So what's the deal with this Jennifer Lawrence thing?
Oh man, here's what bothers me about this Jennifer Lawrence thing, or the.
Yeah, there's a few people involved. Jennifer
yeah.
Lawrence somehow ended up as the face of it.
Yeah, for good reason, I suppose. She's probably the most famous.
Sure.
There is nothing whatsoever to say about what Jennifer Lawrence did. She did nothing.
Nada.
She had things stolen from her. And if I hear one more person say, but she was stupid, she should have known better.
Fault.
Of course people want to see her naked. She can't be surprised by this. She can't be naive. My answer to that is very simply, fuck you in the neck. That's the answer we give to that. She is a victim, pure and simple. And she is a victim in another level. When someone is assaulted, or someone is beaten, or someone is murdered, those of us who are appalled by that crime can't do anything about it. With these pictures that were stolen, we have it in our power to make it a harmless thing for her. The people will still be caught and prosecuted, but we can make it so it doesn't hurt her at all. And that is just don't fucking click. Don't fucking click on anything. Don't even fucking click on articles about this. This art show that they're doing where they're showing banned pictures from the internet and they're blowing these up and putting them on canvas and traveling art show around, don't fucking go to it. Just don't go to it. Don't click. With the Jennifer Lawrence thing, when there's a clickable link in the newspaper article that's going to take you to the pictures, do not look at them. Don't fucking look at them. I don't care how stupid she is. I want to leave my car. Use any analogy you want. I want to leave my car unlocked in, quote, bad neighborhoods. I want to have women walk into frat parties with drunken young men while they're wearing short skirts and while they're dressed provocatively. They have the right to do that. There is nothing that gives someone a right to touch you against their will, and there is nothing that gives someone the right to take things from you. And it bothers me so much that it is nude pictures, because the nude picture has nothing to do with it. If that is a collection of zeros and ones that she wrote for herself, to keep for herself, that is none of our business. The idea that people who take nude pictures should be careful. It's like saying people shouldn't shop if their credit cards are stolen. And I don't care how much you say that this is a crime, but that having been said, you should be more careful. I do not want to teach my children to be careful about what they keep in the cloud. Also, Apple is denying there was an iCloud breach, and I don't want to get into that. The important thing about our society is that it's built on trust. Jennifer Lawrence has given us some wonderfully sexy scenes that she wants us to see. Okay? She may have changed her mind about some scenes she did that she doesn't want out now. She has to live with that. There's some movies that maybe I'd not done. Too bad. That's tough. We can take that. Once you put something out there, you've put it out there. But the pictures that she takes with her boyfriend, she does not need to protect. As a matter of fact, someone said to me, well, what if someone had an envelope that said, naked pictures of a celebrity, please do not open, and took that envelope of pictures and put it in front of you on a table, would you open it? The answer is really simple. No. No is the answer.
Which asshole asked that? That's crazy.
Yeah. No is the answer.
No is the answer.
You respect someone. Just because something is easy to steal does not make stealing it okay. And by the way, clicking on that link is morally wrong. Now, I'm not getting into at all whether it is legally wrong. Okay? That's very, very complicated how something moves into the public domain. But it is
clearly morally wrong.
Clearly morally wrong to look at anything that belongs to someone else that they did not want you to see. And anybody that does that fucking, I don't like the term slut shaming. It's just such a trendy term now. But there is nothing shameful about sex. And if these were pictures of her in a sun hat with a friend of hers that she didn't happen to want to have seen. Now, that's different if she's out in public and she's a public figure.
If you took the picture of her walking down the street, you do what you want with it.
Yeah, that's that. You do what you want with it. But her own pictures in her own private place, you don't get to take. You just don't get to take. And also, we can stop the damage done for her. We really can. I would like nothing more.
Let's all be Jennifer Lawrence's friend.
What's that?
Let's all be her friend.
Yeah.
Why
what
not?
You would do.
She's done nice stuff for us. Let's do something nice for her.
Exactly.
Let's skip it.
Exactly. People will be writing biographies of people that I've known, and Lou Reed and Debbie Harry and Bob Dylan have asked me not to do interviews about articles that are coming out with them.
Right.
And I respect that completely. Jennifer Lawrence has now asked all of us, don't look at these fucking pictures. Just don't look at them. Just don't click on it. And then people have said to me when I said that, they've said, what if I accidentally click? Oh, fine. Okay. You accidentally clicked on a picture.
My finger fell off while I was holding my hand over the thing, and it fell onto the click.
Well, look away. It's just not, I don't understand why computers change the decency. If Jennifer Lawrence was changing her clothes over in a corner and said, don't look over here for a second, I want a little bit of privacy, you would look away. If you have any sort of decency, you would do that. And by the way, that's true for Jennifer Lawrence, and it's also true for any porn person you know. Any porn person who has done any amount of porn they want to do is still allowed to say, I don't want you to see this picture. I took this picture for my friends. You can't see this picture. And you can't make the argument, well, I've seen you doing blank, 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 blank. And then someone made the argument, well, Jennifer Lawrence has been in such skimpy clothes, and what difference does it make? The difference it makes is that it's not your right. It's not, you don't have,
it's her property.
You don't get to own her. And it's not about sex. Everybody's saying, well, people can relate to the fact they don't want pictures of them naked. No, I can't relate to that because I don't give a fuck about the naked part. If I don't want you to see something, you shouldn't look at it. End of story. Well, what about she's a celebrity? I don't care if she's a fucking celebrity. I don't care if she's completely unknown. You don't look at stuff that does not belong to you. How does this affect intellectual property and ownership and Disney and Dylan? Doesn't matter at all. I don't give a fuck. If she's got pictures of Mickey Mouse on her computer that she doesn't want you to see, you don't break into her fucking computer and look at it. And if someone else breaks into her computer, you still don't look at it. If someone else does the illegal work, you still don't do it. This is one of those simple, cut and dried things. It's a really simple answer. Just don't fucking do it. And please, please, please respect this stuff. And the other people who say, well, this is nothing but good for her career, she really has to understand how to embrace this, that's her decision. Maybe she doesn't want her career to go that way.
Many people would make the argument of their private life feeling better versus their career feeling better, So saying that's going to help her career as any kind of consolation, that's not helpful to anyone who's experienced a violation.
And just so we know, no one in this room would say that.
No.
We're all willing to advance our careers at the cost of our personal lives.
Right.
And we've all demonstrated it repeatedly.
Correct.
But that's not true for everyone.
No.
That's Matt Donnelly's point.
In fact, my nude photos have been up for months, and it has no clicks. I mean, nothing. No one's going near them.
That's because they respect you, man.
Oh, good. I
Do you
was
want me to
wondering
steal
why.
them and put them up? Will that help? You think that'll get some press for you?
Boy.
I also like that the shitty logic of she's been in movies where she's been that implies that you should be able to go up to anyone who's ever been naked anywhere and be like,
That's right.
hey, since you've been naked before, you want to take your clothes off right now?
That's
like,
right.
What the fuck kind of logic is that? It takes away all the context of her making decisions, of her trusting other people who were taking photographs or rolling the picture, and the fact that she was fucking acting, that she was playing a character that wasn't her. It's different.
And remember, now that we've gotten all the high moral ground, let's go to the low moral ground. If we teach people that nude pictures can be stolen, the people that we know and love who send us nude pictures will stop. and that must not happen. The person we want to think about is the person...
Private Illuminati moment for here, which is a meeting for us in the Illuminati. If you're not Illuminati, tune out right now.
But that's really true.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy that you have to be careful of what pictures you take. You shouldn't have to be careful at all. You should have anything you want, and no one should look at it against your will. It's as simple as that. And
now that we don't have to send it to Photomat, one would think things would get better.
Yeah, you would think they would get better. And they will get better, and it drives me crazy.